Hi everyone, this is Veronica and today we are going to talk about a very important topic that WHO is set to standardize some regulations for musical devices. They are going to issue some international standards for the music devices we use. For my video updates, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. So obviously you might have noticed that we use these music devices like anything in our lives. If we are going to gym, we are going for a walk, we have them in our ears, right? So now looking at these things, they are set to bring in some standardized regulations. So we'll discuss about them. So this is a channel StudyIQ. If you're preparing for any government exam, our pen drive and tablet courses are also available. For additional information, you can call on these numbers. And for the PDF of this lecture, it will be uploaded on our website. Now this all my lectures are explained both in Hindi and in English languages. So what is the relevance of this topic from your exam point of view? If we talk from UPSC perspective, in your mains paper 2, it will be covered under this, and at objective level, make listening safe initiative, you should know about it, and at subjective level, we'll discuss the details in this lecture. So why it is in news? Because World Health Organization and International Telecommunication Union has issued new international standard for the manufacture. So remember, it's manufacture and use of musical devices. So here you know about WHO. So I'll tell you about ITU, that is International Telecommunication Union. Earlier it was known as International Telegraph Union. Okay, so basically it is a specialized agency of the United Nations that is responsible for issues that concern information and communication technologies, and it is one of the oldest intergovernmental organization. Now, what is this initiative making listening safe? Now see, the standard for the safe listening devices was developed under WHO. So this is the initiative. We have to make the listening safe as by certain experts from WHO and ITU, and they are suggesting that half of all the cases of hearing loss. So recently there are a lot of cases of hearing loss, and half of those cases could have been prevented. They can be prevented through following measures. So these measures are sound allowance function. So what does this mean? So basically they are using a software that tracks the level and duration of the user's exposure to sound as a percentage use of a reference exposure. Next thing, there will be a personalized profile, that an individualized listening profile based on the user's listening practices, which would inform the user of how safely or not he or she has been listening and gives cues about action based on this information. Next will be volume limiting options. Options to limit the volume including automatic volume reduction and parental volume control, and general information as in the information and guidance to users on safe listening practices both through personal audio devices and for other leisure activities. Because we have seen most of the people, they have these headphones. See, musical devices can be many, but usually we are so much used to the headphones and the earphones, and we listen to the songs and at full volume. Even when we get a warning from the phone that it can harm your ears, we usually ignore it. So that is why they are bringing in this regulations. Now obviously I'll give you some data that why they are taking such a move, because the aim behind the move is to prevent the young people from going deaf. So nearly 50% of people who are aged between 12 to 35 years are at a risk of hearing loss. That too due to prolonged and excessive exposure to loud sounds, including music they listen to through personal audio devices also. And over 5% of world's population has disabling hearing loss. So around 432 million adults and 34 million children, they have impacted their life through this music and loud volumes. So it would be impacting on their quality of life. So the majority live in low and middle income countries, and it is estimated that by 2050 over 900 million people, or that means 1 in every 10 people, will have disabling hearing loss, and this is like really serious. So hearing loss, which would not if it would not be addressed, it will pose an annual global cost of $750 million. That would be so huge. Okay, so this is why they are taking this move. So before that, I would tell you about World Hearing Day. It is celebrated, it is observed every year on 3rd of March, and that is approaching. That is why it makes this topic very important for the prelims. So now see, World Hearing Day, it is held on 3rd March each year to raise awareness on how to prevent deafness and hearing loss and promote ear and hearing care across the world. So each year, what this WHO does, they decides the theme and develops a brochure on the topic based on the best available evidence as well as advocacy materials, such as they use posters, they use banners, they use infographics and presentations. So these materials are shared with partners in government and civil societies around the world, as well as WHO colleagues also across the organization. So, you know, their headquarters in Geneva, WHO, they organize an annual World Hearing Day seminar also. And in recent years, an increasing number of member states and other partner agencies have joined World Hearing Day by hosting range of activities and events. So, even, you know, you can also participate there. To remember here, the theme of this campaign for 2019 is Check Your Hearing. So you should remember this. It could be asked because themes of such days are usually asked. That is, check your hearing. So you can add more in the comment box about this day. For my video updates, you can follow me anywhere on the social media, and for your queries too, the PDF will be uploaded on the website. Thank you.